gentlemen, IES Coaching, continuing on with my series on the greatest mistakes I've made in business, or my greatest business failures. The first one I did earlier was on making thinking too much of myself. The second one I want to deal with today is overextending yourself. Overextending yourself could be overextending yourself in time management wise. It could be overextending yourself as far as financially. It could be overextending yourself taking on too many clients. It could be overextending yourself just as far as your overall ability cognitively to manage the situation. The reason why overextending yourself is bad, it affects your quality of service. One of the things I know I was notorious for, and it'll be another video, but it's connected to this one, is failing to keep a consistent appointment schedule. Meaning scheduling, rescheduling, even sometimes unfortunately canceling. And in business, that's a no-no. It's a very bad thing to do because it goes to your trust, it goes to your reliability, it goes to your successfully being able to deliver your product or services that you render. And probably the customers who dealt with me at that time may have felt I was a little irresponsible or inconsistent, not realizing it wasn't neither one of those things. It was the fact that I may have had 20 appointments scheduled for that day and failed to add in travel time, or failed to add in maybe an appointment overlap, or a client may want to discuss a particular topic that needed to be discussed, and it takes my time from getting out of there and to my next appointment. So what I'm saying is that overextending or making too many appointments made me appear bad as a businessman, because I would show up, late. I would have to reschedule or even cancel. Not so much because I'm out playing golf, because I'm caught up in other appointments. So, the mistake you don't want to make is overextending yourself. Make sure when you schedule yourself, you schedule in breaks, travel times, and other things that may affect, you being able to be timely. Overextended financially. One of the things you're going to find when you open your business or doing business is you need things. You need vehicles, you need services, internet, logos, t-shirts, advertisement. Don't spend so much money that you strangle your business. Meaning, don't overextend yourself financially where you're spending more than you're making and it's not growing your business. So don't buy that Comcast business package with the TV service, the phone service, the internet service, and it's way above your budget. I mean, if need be, Cricket is $69 per line. Excuse me, $120 for 4 lines. You got to start somewhere. But don't feel like because you're a business, when you first start, you got to get these name brand or these big packages, or start buying things, especially buying things on credit, that'll suffocate the life out of your business. Because also remember, just if you're LLCing or even if you're using your own self as your business credit, that affects you. If you got this contract with Sodexo Food Service, you got this contract with Comcast for your internet, Verizon for your cell phone, you got a vendor you get your cars from, and you do all these things, and come time to make these payments, you start waffling or making late payments, you're ruining your business credit. So don't overextend yourself financially. Next, don't overextend yourself mentally. You cannot be everything in a business. One of my greatest mistakes that fall in this category of overextending myself is trying to be the accountant, the salesperson, the provider of services, accounts receivable, accounts payable, trying to be hiring, firing, contract negotiation, client retention, mass media production, creative arts, program facilitation, all that. I'm trying to do all that. And what happens is you do all that bad because you're doing too much. Matter of fact, if you're your business, say you're like me, a coach or a martial arts instructor, or you're anything where you're the actual product, you're going to make your product not good because you are all over the place. You can't be the talent in the management. You can't be behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. You can't be on sound and on lighting and the director at the same time. So what I'm saying is overextension is my greatest failure in business. Overextension with my time, overextended with my money, overextended with my talents and my mental. So what I'm saying to you is learn from my mistake. Don't overextend. The best way to not overextend your time is to get a good scheduler and stick to your schedule. The best way not to overextend your budget is never spend out more than 40% of what you get in. So that means if you have a profit margin of $500 a month, you only can spend maybe $100 of that on services. And that's just what it is. And also, if you don't want to overextend as far as mentally, ensure that you have a team. You hire an accountant. Find someone to do your marketing. Have someone do your graphic design and creativity of your logo. Even if it's a one-time, you pay them for the one-time service and move on. Don't do everything yourself. Overextending has been my greatest failure in business. It will make your business collapse because you will provide poor service and come off very unprofessional. Monte Coleman IAS coaching with another installation of my greatest failures in business. Thank you. Have a good day.